Hey Virgos, my Virgo people, how are you? I am here with your July to August Mercury Retrograde quickie mini reading. This reading is just basically capturing the energy of how your Mercury Retrograde should be looking and wisdom and advice and the things that you need to know. So, one thing I want to say is welcome to my channel. If you had never been here before, welcome. Thank you for coming on. If you have, thank you for being patient with me. I haven't been on in a long time. Most of my energy, I do this full time, and I get like I'm so busy. Sometimes I'll be booked for months, and I teach, and so that's where all my energy goes to teaching this stuff and teaching spiritual stuff. So if y'all are interested in that, just in the bio I'll put the information where you can see me and hear me more and learn all about the stuff that you need to know or you want to know, how to do readings, how to resolve your own problems, how to remedy yourself, flowers and crystals and herbs. I'm a certified herbalist, family herbalist, and so all that is in the bio. But let me get to you, Virgo. Let's find out what's going on with you. Here's your quickie mini reading. And again, welcome to my page and welcome back to my channel. What's happening with Virgo? Universe, please deliver us our messages clearly. Thank you. Virgos, y'all know how to get y'all way. The first thing I want to say before I even break down the cards and make sure you can see it all. Y'all know how to get y'all way. That's just the energy that I'm getting before I break any card down. It looks like this is one of these situations in Mercury retrograde where you gotta clean some stuff up really fast. I don't know what's going on, Virgos. Nah, let me get into it though. I'm just having fun with you. But let me get into it. So the Three of Spades. Virgos, watch. I want to say this without because I don't think anything has to have fear in it, and that's not my intention. But what I want to say to you is be in more of control over yourself at times, even when you feel like you're in situations that require you or are compromising you. Maybe it's time to do some introspecting on like where you need to be for some of you. Because I feel like some of you have a lot to say. Very opinionated right now, which is not a problem, but we're in Mercury retrograde, so things get misconstrued. So for all of you who don't know what Mercury retrograde is, our planet Mercury, which goes a lot slower than it usually would go, is our planet that gives us our communications, right? Our ability to communicate, and that's like this is retrograde right now, so it's not at its optimal. And when it's not at its optimal, there's a lot of misunderstandings and miscommunications and things that just seem a lot more difficult sometimes, but it's time for us to just go slower. So Virgos, I feel like this Mercury retrograde will be a big lesson for a lot of you. The Three of Spades is saying, especially with the things that you say to people, or like not even that, because some of you are very, very kind, but just in ways of like not jumping the gun, right? Not coming up with conclusions prematurely. So the Three of Spades, and then you have that Joker, right? Upside down, which is like the energy is just off. So, ride the wave of just like letting shit go, Virgos. Let it go. It didn't mean nothing. If somebody says something and you think one thing, don't think too hard about it. Let stuff go, Don't get too emotional. So the King of Hearts is like, that emotional that I'm talking about, where you want to hold on to things and act like a Scorpio. I love you, Scorpios, but sometimes you hold grudges. But don't, this is This Mercury retrograde for you Virgos, just let shit go. Shit that come up from the past, shit that comes up in the present, things that come up from the future, let it go. It's okay. You got other things to plan. You got trips to go on, right? Nine of Hearts. You got things to do. You already know what makes you happy. You already know what you're about to do. You already have things lined up, and if you don't, it's coming. You know that. So don't be too hard on anybody, Virgos. You don't want people to be too hard on you. And I love my Virgos. I have a lot of Virgo customers, and they teach me so much. I really want to just take this time to like sing out some love and gratitude, because when I really took my time out to see how Virgo affects me, and see where it is in my, just study it in my stars, in my astrological chart, I get it. You know, Virgos, you just want it to be a better place for not only you, but for everyone. And so sometimes people they're not there yet. They don't see it that way, or they see it that way, or they're not that consistent with it. But don't shout them out, you know, don't get too frustrated. Please just take things lightly, take things slow. Right now we're in Mercury retrograde, so everything's messed up. People are a little disoriented. Well, just the energy is. And so it can make people trip out. So just keep that in mind. Like, just, everybody makes mistakes and things change. The Six of Clubs. So I always do, so, you know, Three of Spades just, you know, told us about, you know, how the crowd is feeling, what a crowd is, and the Joker's upside down. So people are off. And you're still like on point. The King of Hearts, you're still consistent. You're still keeping your word. Nine of Hearts is like, you know, we just explained all that. Now, I just threw an extra card, Six of Clubs, just to see the outcome of everything. Success. So, you know, Virgos, the best thing I could tell you is to get a lot of rest. And take some time for yourself and write. If you're a writer, this is the perfect time for you to create something, right? Even if you don't write creatively, this is the perfect time for you to be a creative writer, right? Even if you're like a receptionist or assistant, the energy is calling you to write. Your power is in your hands, Virgo. The power is in your hands. All right, so that was your quickie mini reading. For personal sessions, I'll put everything in a bio, because everything affects people differently. And yeah, that'll be a good thing for a personal session. Personal sessions are very successful. I help people in all different types of things, like with all different. I work from the poor to the wealthy. And so shout me out, drop me a line. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for coming on. And for classes and workshops and courses, all that information will be in a bio. Thank you. Until next time, peace and love.